Welcome back. News coming in now. The national highway has been blocked in Manesar. This is over the double murder that had come to the fore and the support of the accused, where we are seeing now protests erupt. Remember, two people were allegedly abducted from Rajasthan, from Bharatpur, then were found dead. Their charred bodies were found in Haryana. The accused have been arrested in this particular case. Monu Manesar is one of the accused. Given to understand that there is protest now in support of the accused, which is Monu Manesar in Haryana now, where the national highway has been blocked. Anshul, my colleague, joining us for more details. Anshul, what's transpiring there as we speak?
Well, yes, definitely this entire controversy is going by the minute because remember, all the 5 people who were named in that FIR, including Monu Manesar, they have now been taken into custody. And the main point in this entire scenario is that the right-wing Hindu organizations are saying that they have nothing to do with this alleged murder, which has been done by cow vigilantes. So they say that they have nothing to do with this. In fact, Monu Manesar himself had come out and said that he demands inquiry into this entire matter, and hence the Hindu right-wing organizations are taking the stand that since they have nothing to do with the incident, so they should not be punished. But yes, on the other hand, we are seeing that the manner in which how Rajasthan police just a few days ago went to the accused house, and there was also a lot of drama that unfolded over there. And in fact, that has also become a very, very big point of controversy in this entire matter, because if you see what happened in Haryana is that the Rajasthan police went there to a house of accused, and while they were trying to take out the accused, they were using force on the family members, and one of the women in the family who was pregnant actually got injured, and so this has also become a very, very big point of controversy, and the Rajasthan police is continuously under attack. In fact, NCPCR has also issued a notice to the Rajasthan police to reply in this entire matter. So yes, today the right-wing Hindu organizations have now stepped out on the highway, and they are putting up this demand that they should not be alleged of this very, very gruesome crime that happened in Bharatpur just a few days ago.
Right, now this is not the only crime that he has been in the dock for. We're given to understand, Anshul, that Monu Manesar has been in the headlines, especially in the last few years, repeatedly as far as vigilantism is concerned or his hate speeches go. Now, right after the FIR was registered in this particular case, he had also released a video where he went on to declare his innocence.
Well, yes, if you look at the background of Monu Manesar, he is a very notorious criminal. In fact, he has a criminally charged background, and he has continuously been involved in cow vigilante. In fact, he has a Facebook page, he has a YouTube page, and in which there are more than 1 lakh subscribers, and the only thing that he posts on those pages are of cow vigilantism and how he's stopping people and how he's beating up people, in fact, who he suspects that they are involved in cow smuggling. So this entire group that has been mentioned in that FIR, this entire group is in fact infamous in that entire region of Mewat on the Haryana and Rajasthan border. So yes, and that is the reason why their name was so promptly given in that FIR. And now the right wing Hindu group, especially Bajrang Dal, because all these people were associated to Bajrang Dal directly. So the Bajrang Dal is now saying that since these people were not involved in that entire incident, and since these people have already come out and given out proofs, in fact, Monu Manesar released a CCTV video in which he showed that during the time of the incident, he was at a particular hotel in Haryana itself. So yes, this is the kind of argument that is coming to the fore from the Bajrang Dal at this point in time. But yes, the situation out there is definitely getting very tense, and we could see these situation suddenly turning into community charge situation as well, because the manner in which the Bajrang has now decided to step out and protest, and it is getting the support of other right-wing organizations such as the VHP. So yes, now at this point, the senior officials of the Gurgaon police are now trying to speak to them and are trying to convince them to move away from the national highway, as it is one of the most important routes that leads to the national capital, and trafficking disrupted there is something very, very serious. So yes, the police...
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you there, Anshul. Raman Malik of the BJP is joining us on this broadcast. Thank you so much for speaking with us here. How do you look at this? Someone who's accused of double murder, his supporters now coming out and blocking a national highway there. Look at the lines, the traffic that it has caused.
I believe that the outrage expressed towards this particular incident of the blockage should be in proportion to the similar freedom of expression executed by various other people and causes. And if we have different standards, then probably our hypocrisy is called out. But again, I must say this on the onset that stopping national highways for any cause is not something which is acceptable. It is not something which is desirable out of any civic society. But those who may now shout loud have forgotten completely about the Shaheen Bagh or the Singhu border or the other borders that were there. And those particular people who are now coming and beating their chest that, oh, this so gruesome thing of holding the national highway, stopping the national highway has happened, would generally tend to selectively forget the whether it is the Singhu borders or the Shaheen Baghs and the other places. But yet, still, I would say that they should hold their protest and they should do their expression of interest and expression of their discontent if they have in a manner which does not hinder the free flow of the traffic. And I would request them to maintain peace and tranquility and not get hyper by people who are trying to get them agitated. It is regretful to hear that an unfortunate incident has happened with few members of this alleged crime, that they are saying that they were involved, and the child of a particular accused has been a fatality of gruesome incidents. So, which again is not anywhere less than any death.
Sure, but
And
Mr.
it
Raman
must be
Malik,
investigated.
the same people that are protesting now there in Manesar, those are those who have blocked the national highway in the recent past, including this particular accused. They have been in the headlines for their vigilantism for the hate speeches. Many within the opposition say that the state has been going soft on him. How do you respond to that?
I believe that those who are saying that the state has gone soft generally are people who actually turn a blind eye, deaf ears, and they become dumb. When it comes to cows being slaughtered, when it comes to, let's say, the sentiment of the majority community being hurt regularly, or for that matter, killings of the majority population of this country. Though I must say that a state, if it is secular in nature, as prescribed in the Constitution of India, should not have majority and minority. But then so is the state of affairs in our nation, that we have been following a minority affair ministry and everything. So I strongly believe that there should be no majority, minority in the eyes of the state. But still, I think that these people who have been, being very agitated by Monu Manesar or the others, and they're accusing the state of Haryana, they need to just wash their face and go and see into the mirror who they actually are.
Sure. Raman Malik, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News.